Welcome to your daily focus for March the 15th, 2023. We have a game changer happening today, so we'll get to it all. Let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Shirley, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We start with the 15 energy today. The 15 energy is about our habits, our behaviors, what things we want to change in our lives. Maybe it's our routine and how it's mapped out and it just doesn't work anymore. Or it's become too robotic or too routine and you want to spice it up a little bit, change it around, see some new things on your way to work, perhaps, whatever it might be. Now, 1 plus 5 is a 6 energy, and that's about our health and well being. So, we're also looking at what we can do to change our health, our well being, and take it forward in a positive direction. So, it's very much about a reflection on us today, on who we are, and what we do for ourselves, whether it's behaviors and habits or our health and our well-being and how we're taking care of ourselves, how we go through life in order to feel strong, in order to feel confident, in order to be able to love and receive love. If you do the numerology of the day, it is a 3 plus a 6 plus a 7. That's a 16. So that's about awakenings. And usually when the 16 occurs, it's awakenings in a not so nice kind of way. It's like the earthquake comes through and jars the ground and all of a sudden there's a tear. And we can't hold on to those things and keep them with us, even though they should be left in the past. Okay, so know that the 16 energy never comes to take something away that you need, because sometimes we feel like that. Like, I need that. What am I going to do without that? Are some of the cries that we'll say when this happens. So it's about knowing, having knowledge that they're just trying to align you with your path to go forward in the way that you really truly want to go forward. So try and go with the flow. Try and be open-minded to what comes your way today. Now, if we go 1 plus 6, it's a 7. The 7 is standing in your truth. The 7 is about looking at how to create harmony and beauty in our relationships, in our environments. We have the sun in Pisces. We have the moon. Now, the moon, when we first wake up, depending on when you wake up, will probably be in Sagittarius. But still in the early hours of the morning, it will move into Capricorn, and we will have more of a logical kind of day, taking care of our obligations, our responsibilities, maybe planning something, strategizing in some way, walking with that sense of integrity. Your word is your bond on kind of like the Capricorn with Moon if you really want to go with the flow and really be successful in it. Now, the thing that we have happening today is the Sun conjunct Neptune. Now, if you don't, then here's the great thing about showing up to hear what Tilly has to say, okay? Because most people wake up today and they read their sun sign horoscope and whatever it told them, but it doesn't tell them anything about the Sun conjunct Neptune. So what this can be, if you are not aware of the energy, is it can pull you down. It can put you in a state of confusion. It can be deception. It can be disappointments. You may feel insecure, unsafe. You may feel guilty, even though you're not sure what you're feeling guilty about. You're still feeling kind of guilty or apologetic. You find that you are apologizing for things that you didn't even have control of. But if you know that the sun is conjuncting Neptune, now you can turn your energies and know that your energies will be embraced. It's about looking deeper into yourself. And we have the sun there, we have Neptune there, but only 2 degrees behind is Mercury. So Mercury's involved with this too. Our thoughts, our words, our communication is definitely all bunched up in this energy for us. Look deep inside yourself. Search, okay? Question yourself. Find out who you truly are, okay? I'm watching a series on Gaia, I believe it's pronounced. Anyways, they start out the series with, who are you? and how it stumps each and every one of us if we're to be asked that. What do we want to share about ourselves? What part of ourselves do we want to share? What really defines me? Never really thought about it. They don't know this about me or that about me. I don't know how far deep I should go, right? I don't know if I have to put it in a sentence or a whole paragraph, or maybe I'm supposed to write a book about it. Who knows? But who are you? What are your likes? What makes you happy? What makes you jump for joy? What fills you with passion? What motivates you? What do you love? What do you think, when you think of beauty, what is that definition to you? Now, when we start to look within ourselves, and we're doing it in a very positive way, because remember, the sun is conjunct here, which can give it a lot of strong energy for the I am in every one of us. Looking towards our future. So innovative ideas and perhaps freedom from the old ways. Remember, 16 energy is here. So 16 is what? Breaking away from something that we're trying to keep in the present but should remain in the past. And what is the 15 energy? Changing the habits, the behaviors, changing the ways we do things when it comes to our health, when it comes to our well-being. We break away from the old things that no longer work, no longer have true value. We see it for what it is, and we can break away. We will all feel the desire to escape from the pressures of life today. Okay, and for us that do not know as much about the energy, now even if you start to feel those moments of guilt, you go, Tilly warned me about this. So what am I going to do? I'm going to sit and contemplate. I'm going to sit and pray. I'm going to sit and meditate. I'm going to look within. I'm going to go in search of who I truly am, and what makes me happy, and what brings me joy. What makes me want to celebrate? What motivates me? Let's get to the cards. So I think it's probably one of the most important times of the year for each of us that we get this opportunity to look within and find the answers we're looking for. Because this energy, if we embrace it, will allow us to find those answers, where normally they may stay hidden or blocked in some way. Okay, we have, look at this, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, now this is our shadow card, okay? So this is the underlying energy for the entire day, and this is calling forth our dreams, our goals, our desires, our best life ever. This is summoning it in. This is saying, I'm ready for you. And look at the clear space we have for it. Even that box is completely empty, but it's open. It's ready to receive treasures, gifts, abundance, joy, happiness, celebration, successes. Our first card is the King of Wands. The King of Wands, he's the go-getter. Okay, he doesn't want to just, he's creativity, and he's about potential. He's about passion. Okay, he doesn't rest on ceremony. He's never really in his official garb when we see him. He's ready to start doing. So does that mean that he just hears something and he goes? No, he plans, he strategizes, but he doesn't wait for all the ducks to be in a row. He doesn't wait until everything is just perfect to take that step. The King of Wands that'll take a step, and get the momentum going. Motivate themselves to seek towards what might be a roadblock in the future, yes. But it doesn't stop us from moving now until we hit that roadblock. If we haven't solved it by then, well, I guess that'll be the time we solve it. So this talks about incredible drive that we may have to move forward, to step into our passion, to step into our potential. We have the Eight of Wands. So it's a Wands kind of day. Two of Wands is the underlying energy. So that's a very fire kind of energy. It's a very fast moving kind of energy, so you have to be kind of quick on your toes on a day like today because we've got 3 wands already on the table. Yeah, we got to kind of be quick on our toes. If there's decisions to be made, of course, we're going to think them through, but we're not going to take them home with us and sleep out overnight on them. We've got to make those decisions almost in the moment. So we need to go with the flow. We need to stay open-minded. The Eight of Wands says that there's so much more that you don't even realize can be on your path, your journey right now, and to open up the horizons to what the possibility, the potential, the potential could be if you just dreamed a little bit bigger, if you just widen the horizon just slightly. What would happen? Do you see a new imaginative, innovative way to move forward? Do you see how when you move forward, the past just naturally falls off? Freedom from the old way happens. We sit there and we wait to see where those wands will shoot. So we are looking at our horizon. We are looking at all the places we can go, all the different nooks and crannies we can investigate upon our way. So it's not as much about getting from A to B, but it is the journey as well that we have to keep in mind. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles grounds us a little bit. So we have this grounding energy, which is good. This is long-term stability. So whatever we do here, okay, we can greatly summon in not only our wishes, our desires, our hopes, but it could be long-term stability through it. So we actually create that safety, that feeling of security. Seven of Pentacles is where's your focus and where does your focus need to be? And to draw your focus back to your path. I heard challenges first, so your challenges. Don't shy away from them right now. You want to meet them head on because you're going to flow through them. Of course, we want to give it thought though, right? This also is something that says, okay, we've put our seed into the ground. We're in full moon energy now, so it was weeks ago we put that seed in. Did we show up? Did we make sure it was getting enough sun, enough water, enough fertilizer? Were there rocks in the way? Were there weeds growing in the way, trying to tighten the grip? So have we been present? And how can we make more of a presence in our life towards our goals, our dreams, our desires, so that we do have a full, mature harvest here? We'll get a mantra card. They wanted to be shooken up, didn't they? That's the first reading in a while that we haven't had a major arcana card come out at us. The Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest. We don't want to be on our deathbed. Way, way, way off in the future. We don't want to be on our deathbed and have regrets. The Dragonfly. Oh, spring is coming, which means my dragonflies will come back again. They're so neat to watch. And they change colors when the sun hits them. Oh, they're gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this up here because this artist has a tendency of putting pictures within the pictures, within the pictures, within the pictures. See what calls out to you. Take a deep breath. Just let go of some of that tension that you're holding on to. Just relax. And I'm just going to read what the author had to say here while you were looking at that. The dragonfly lives near water and represents the ability to be emotionally strong and flexible. It is one of the only creatures that can fly up, down, sideways, and backwards. Living your truest life is a responsibility. Do not let it be trivialized or lived superficially. The dragonfly is a symbol of knowing who you are and what you want. The dragonfly, I can't make that up, can I? The dragonfly is the symbol of knowing who you are and what you want. And that's exactly what this energy promises us to reveal to ourselves. And talk to God, your angels, your guides, the universe, the cosmos, that higher self or strong, beautiful, divine energy that surrounds us all. Make informed decisions and live life to the fullest without regrets. The mantra is, I'm emotionally strong and live my life without regrets. I'm emotionally strong and I live my life without regrets. I'm also doing an affirmation. They're about a minute long. I'm having a hard time keeping it under a minute for these, but it's a minute, 60 seconds. You can go on with life, but I put them out at 5 in the morning, hoping to catch you before you get up in the morning. So it's there, it's ready, it's waiting for you. You can start your day the Tilly way, stepping into a positive thought pattern. Have an affirmation. I give 3 at the end that you can utilize if you so choose, and say it throughout the day, and watch how your life starts to unfold when you start using that affirmation. You might be amazed. You'll be sitting there one day and going, what's going on? What's wrong here? And then you'll be like, I stopped saying that affirmation. I don't say that anymore. I'm going to start saying it again. My goodness. And tell me if you don't have that same experience, because I think you will. Okay, and we have the sea otter, happiness. Well, we don't want to forget about happiness, do we? Okay, we're going to hold that up there. We're going to ask for it to come in nice and clear for us, please. Nice and clear, please. Oh, they're not hearing me. Be the master of playful things. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let go of worry and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So love life, love your environment that you're in, love your job, love your coworkers, love your neighbors, love yourself, love your home, love your family. Embrace love today. Surrender to the waves. So once again, go with the flow today. Don't try and fight anything. Okay, we want to meet any challenges. Of course we do. We want to look it in the eye. We don't want to push it down. We don't want to push it sideways. They're there for a reason, so that we can go through them and be stronger and more knowledgeable because of it, and probably have a lot more clarity and understanding going forward in our path, because we did. Release expectations and just enjoy every day. Release the expectation of what needs to happen today. Because if it doesn't happen today, chances are it'll happen sometime this week. Okay, so let yourself off the hook a little bit by having to get every single thing done. You don't. You have to take care of you first. That came right across with the very beginning of the reading, the 15 energy. It's about our habits, about our behaviors, adopting some very good positive ones, and letting go some of those that are not bringing us any kind of value into our life. Maybe even hindering us along the way. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.